how to get this look. I was inspired by Kim Kardashian's, she had like a blue smoky eye tutorial when she went ahead and launched that KKW and Mario palette. And so as you guys can see, it is just a very bold blue smoky eyeshadow look. I hope you guys definitely enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Clearly I already have my foundation on. My lips are actually hydrated. They look kind of weird with the way that my foundation is like sitting all over my face. But anyway, have my eyebrows done and I pretty much have my eyelids kind of primed. I did go ahead and just fill in my brows and then of course highlight my eyebrows or kind of just clean them up a little bit. So I use that same concealer all over my eyelid just to provide a base. The one that I'm using today is the LA Girl. I believe the color that I used was Warm Honey. Yeah, so it's Warm Honey. This is what the concealers look like. This is going to be a much more affordable version for all of you girls that are wanting to get the look for less. I'm going to be starting off with the eyes. Now for today, I definitely wanted to go into a palette that I've pretty much held on for a very long time. Never actually got a chance to really use this palette. So it is the Nubian 2 palette. So this is what that looks like. I'm extremely excited about this palette. My little sister actually like convinced me to get it and I'm like, I don't want to use these colors, but I actually realized this freaking blue is so gorgeous. And then the moment that I was about to spend that same money on the KKW palette, I realized I already have a blue that literally looks just like it. Like, look at this blue. Look at how pigmented that is, and it has this like little sheer color in it. It's so freaking pretty. So that's what we're going to be using all over the lid. Of course, in this palette, it does come with a neutral brown, so I will go ahead and use this color. I'm going to be using this brown color here, which is Madagascar and Morocco, just to go ahead and kind of provide a base and to blend out pretty much my eyes to prepare for the blue shadow that we're going to put on top of it. And if the color inside of the palette does not exactly work for you, you can always use an alternative. So I also have the Morphe palette here. It's actually really dirty with all my fingerprints, but anyway, this is the Morphe, I believe 350. Oh, it's actually the 35O M, so 35O M matte palette, and this pretty much has all the neutral shades that you may need. So for any of you guys that may be lighter or darker than me, you actually just need a palette that's gonna provide all those neutral shades for, like, you know, opportunities like this where you want to use color but you need something to blend it out. This palette is going to be perfect for you. So again, Morphe, I'll leave this down below. So I'm going to be starting with a very fluffy brush just to go ahead and provide a little bit of shadow here. Actually, I'm going to be using this as my crease color just to make sure that I can blend out all the shadows. I'm going in with Madagascar just to provide a little bit of contour for my eyes. Once I have that down, I definitely want to go ahead and start mixing in Morocco. And Morocco is a very warm color. It's very warm. So with a smaller fluffy brush, and now I kind of really want to go in and intensify these colors. I'm going back into Madagascar. But I'm actually going to go ahead and mix the two shades together and apply that directly over my lid. So once you kind of have that base shadow on, now I'm going to go in with that very high pigmented blue shade right over the lid. We're literally just going to go ahead and pop that out. I'm not going to add any additional concealer because I really want you to see the color payoff on this. So I'm going to be taking a very flat shader brush, one that kind of covers a lot of area at once, so I'm not doing this forever. And then I'm literally going to look down. Of course, you know where your crease area is, but because my eyes are kind of big from my socket, I like to create my own crease. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for myself. Literally start in the middle. So I'm actually going to go ahead and spray my brush just because I'm noticing that I'm starting to get fallout, which is fine. We're going to keep going, but I'm going to spray it with some Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. You can totally use like Fix Plus or whatever, you know, makeup setting spray you have just to kind of dampen up that brush to really be able to pick up and catch all of the product. Alright, so just for a quick warning, when you start to do this, you may want to consider putting on your foundation just because I am getting fallout and it's kind of irritating, but I'm getting the fallout and it's definitely causing me to go ahead and have to wipe off my foundation here. So yeah, I mean, if you can do the eyes before the face, definitely do that. Just learned that just now. Alright guys, so once you pretty much have that blue down, now I definitely want to go in and just kind of deepen up the crease area. So I'm going to take a really fine tooth, I'm going to take a really sharp angled brush just to really get into that crease area. And I'm going to go into that with Madagascar. Actually, I lied. I'm going to go into that with the color Kenya. It's just a really, really dark brown. I did have on foundation, but I kind of have to take a little bit off after having all that freaking fallout. So I'm going to go ahead and just reapply that. I'm using my Urban Decay foundation in the color 7.75. So this is their all-nighter waterproof foundation. This is no joke. Like literally a full coverage, will definitely last all night. And I have oily skin, so it's literally my go-to foundation. Always what I wear, and as you can see, it looks a little bit lighter, but it oxidizes, which is a bit odd. Just for like, I guess the color difference, it is a little bit weird when you kind of see the difference that it makes. But alright, and then I'm just gonna go in with my actual concealer and contour. So I'm keeping it really, really cheap for this tutorial. I'm gonna go ahead and use the LA Girl. This is the color Espresso to Contour. So I'm just gonna take this color right in this area. And a little bit goes a long way, so I'm keeping it really, really thin because I want to really be able to cut the cheeks and not have it go too crazy. So I never really feel the need to contour my nose, but just for this look, why not? And then to highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use same thing, LA Girls Medium Beige. I'm actually almost out of this one. I use it probably almost every day. Before we go ahead and blend this out, I'm going to go ahead and use that Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray just to really kind of refreshen my face. With the Kat Von D Lock It. I believe this is the Lock It setting powder, the translucent powder. Why couldn't I think of that? Y'all, this is no lie my favorite setting powder, and I've pretty much used I think everything that's out there. I'm gonna say maybe not, but I feel like I have. First started doing makeup, I used to be so afraid to like contour and highlight because my face is already so structured. But you know what? Embrace it, make it do what it do. So I'm actually not going to let this sit on that long because the foundation that I use actually is kind of mattifying, so I don't really have to bake for too long. And to go ahead and just deepen up this contour area, I'm using my Fit Me foundation in the color Mocha. This is just a pressed powder, just to go in and deepen that up. And then for blush, I'm actually going to be taking my e.l.f. This is like a quad. I'm going to use this kind of orangey pink shade here just to give me a little bit of color back into my cheek area. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend away everything with my Fit Me foundation. This is in the color 310 or some beige. And just kind of swirl my brush around in that to get rid of the powders. You see how cut? Bro, that's a little drag to me, so I want to soften that a little bit. You kind of go in circular motions. You can kind of blend away that harsh line. It's like we want the harsh line, but not that much. I do not want to be looking like a drag queen. just to finish off the under eyes, I'm going to go in back with Morocco, and I'm actually going to mix the color Morocco and Madagascar together just to kind of fill out that lower lash line. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and use Tarte. It's the Skinny Smoldering Eyes. This is actually like a kind of bronzy, it's like a brown. It has shimmer in it. It's a shimmer bronze color. So as opposed to using like a really dark black liner, I just want to use this to kind of give my color, well, my eye, I guess a little bit more depth. Because I am going to be putting on lashes, of course. Then I'm going to go ahead into Madagascar and Morocco to just kind of pull out this color. Alright, and then right over the top of that, I kind of want to make this really, really bronzy and shimmery. So I'm actually going to take my Wild and Radiant palette. I got this from BH Cosmetics, and it's a quad, a highlighter quad. I'm going to go ahead and take this golden shade here and mix it with this reddish bronze shade, just to literally go under the lash line. Now obviously, if you already have like a kind of, I guess, shimmer bronze color, orange bronze color, you can definitely use that. I just forgot to bring my other palette out, so I'm making the colors do what they do without having to get up. Alright, so we just want to pop on some mascara. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes. I really don't remember where I got these from, but I've kind of just been recycling them. They may actually be, I don't know if they're Lily lashes. I don't know. If I can remember, I'll leave it down in the description box below. Bam, lashes on, y'all. These are so dramatic. I'm actually like kind of feeling it right now, but I can feel the hairs like touch my eyebrows. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips with the NYX, the NYX liner. I believe this is in the color, I'm saying I believe, but I'm looking. It's just the color brown. I'm going to use this just to outline, because I'm actually going to be using like a nude shade. So if you want to keep it bold, I was thinking about doing a red and just calling this like, This Is America. But yeah, no, we'll just keep it cute, and I'll go ahead and do this little brown outline. Alright, and then for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors. I actually have the color Supernatural and then Truffle. I was not really sure which one is going to be the better nude. This one obviously is a little bit more toned down, and this one is a little bit brighter, hence the reason why I line my lips. So, I think I'm going to use both. Let's see what it looks like. This one is Truffle. Okay, so this is more of a pink nude. And then this one is Supernatural, which is a lot lighter. I'm saying a lot, but it's really not. I'll put it in the center, but I kind of don't want that, so I'm just going to blend it all out because I really want this to be really, really nude. Alright, so this is like the perfect nude. Over the top of this for gloss, I'm going to go ahead and use my Fenty Beauty. Y'all, this was supposed to be so freaking affordable, and I'm going back into products that I'm just like, ugh. But they're my holy grail, so I'm going to go ahead and take this. This is in that Fenty Glow. You can use any lip topper that you want, obviously. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and highlight. You can totally stop here if you don't want to do any highlighting. But I'm going to go ahead and actually mix all these shades together for the perfect highlights. Look at that. Oh! Yeah. I'm thinking, do I want to highlight my inner tear ducts area? But I'm thinking, no. I kind of, we can do it. And again, just to finish everything off with the Urban Decay. Alright babe, so this is pretty much the look. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. As you can see, I just have on a head wrap, so yeah, my hair is like literally braided back in some braids. But yeah, please leave any comments or questions down below. I love you guys so much, and stay pretty. I'll see you in the next tutorial.